There's something fitting about Emma and Amman. I didn't know much about the city before I arrived. In the documentaries that I watched, Amman often feels like a footnote, mentioned briefly before the narrative rushes off to Petra, Wadi Rum, and the Dead Sea. I watched so many of those documentaries, yet Amman itself remained a mystery to me. I'm a city person at heart. I wanted to feel the pulse of Jordan through its capital, to let the everyday life of the place introduce itself to me slowly. So for my first visit to Jordan, I made a deliberate choice, spend most of my time in Amman, and leave the rest of the country for future trips. Out of my 11.5 days, I gifted Amman 7 full days and nights. What I didn't expect was how much Amman would give me in return. The city wrapped me in warmth from the moment I arrived. The love here isn't loud or showy. It's woven into small gestures, into the way people greet me, into the smiles that feel like they're reaching straight into my chest. I found myself smiling back in a way that felt different, deeper, like I was glowing from the inside. People here are so friendly, so welcoming, so genuinely kind. I've never felt this loved anywhere in my life. It surprised me, disarmed me, softened me. Amman became a place of Amman, safety, not just physical safety, but emotional safety, a sense of being held, of being seen, of being allowed to simply exist and breathe. It became a place I want to return to again and again, a place that feels like it has more to teach me, more to show me, more to share. A place somehow feels like it has space for me. Amman wasn't just a stop on a trip. It became a feeling, a memory I carry in my chest, a city that welcomed me with open arms and left me wanting more.
Hello, Fetty. It's the first cat that doesn't like me. I've never met a cat that doesn't like me. So pretty.
Also on the other street, so what might
other mountain, so when we go there we'll talk about that one. Big scale because it's in front of the German Jordanian University festival. This festival is called Balada Festival. So she painted 5 faces in one line. Yeah, so this is a very well known also. Music, dancing, poetry, language exchange, and so many other stuff.
Good vibe. How epic is this?
Where here they want to implement the Arabic genre. DJs and musicians to play music inside.
This is the view from Zawiya. 15-minute walk from where I'm staying. What a cool city.
I love it.
This artist. It's somebody with symbol for peace.
Peace.
The last one is holding a branch of olive tree. This style, when we mix between Arabic calligraphy and thinking to take the trees.
就这样在街上哎，在街角。I love that. Just on the street. I love this. It's kind of low fiber food, don't you think? Wouldn't the poo just come out all like pasty every day? 这个好可爱呀，粉白粉白的。Far out, that is stunning. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Damn, Amman. There's another piece of street art. It's huge. It's carrying the top of the pillar. See? Damn. You definitely can't just casually take a walk at sunset in New Zealand and see a like 2nd century Roman theater. I'm not sure what's kicking up so much dust, but it just keeps growing. Maybe it's smoke. Look at the hilly road. Oh my goodness. This city is amazing. There's a mosque at the top of that hill or mountain. Would you call this a hill or a mountain? They call it Jabal, obviously. Do you think this is a hill or a mountain? I call for a piece of commission on that building. It's too empty and ugly. It needs to be covered with street art. Just a relic now. Hardly anything left. Look, it's got such a beautiful soft hue.很宁静。虽然是废墟 even though this is a relic, it still feels very elegant. It's 5:19 p.m. Very soft sunset. It's like a grapefruit glow. Grapefruit glow, that is a new term. There's a boy juggling up there. The sun's probably gonna set in a few minutes. It's 5:22. It's probably gonna be completely down below the hill by 5:30. Oh, this is really spiky. Whoa, that is hard. I shouldn't touch it at all. This is like cactus. It's really hard. It's crazy how the ants can still crawl on it. Transition. That is stunning.
Be careful now.
It is 5:40. The sun has set and there's a gorgeous peachy hue in the distance. And you can see crowds of little birds spinning around the sky. Beautiful. Even though this was just the first day, I love Amman already. I'm so glad I'm going to be here for a whole week. Wow, it just echoes throughout the entire city. It's an incredible effect. I think the sound is actually coming from that direction. But what I hear here is a 360 surround sound. Just me casually having a morning walk at a 2nd century Roman theater. This might be my first one, because I never actually went inside the Colosseum. It's too touristy there. Look, this is hilarious. We found a good spot to live amongst all these in the museum. It's a real cat. Wow, this is a specialty Bergamos table. Really beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm在爬这个 Roman Theater 的台阶，看到了一只蟑螂，不知道是活的还是死的。This is the view at the top. The climb was way easier than I thought. The thing is, near the top, the stairs are wearing out. A lot of them have shrunken, like broken off. So it's very smooth and very dangerous. You need to have good shoes. Midday is probably a good time to come because right now there's no sun shining. You can see the citadel at 1 o'clock. Beautiful. I just waited an hour for the family to leave. We were sitting right here in the center. It's beautiful up here. Abundance. 好香啊。Came across this random restaurant that has a view, and they're playing Bollywood music. It's either that a lot of Indian travelers come here or they have an Indian chef. I'm gonna go to Jaffa after this. I'm just getting a small thing. The question now is, did this influence the pizza? This one was done by a visiting graffiti artist from Italy, I think, and it's about a little boy who became quite famous online. His brother passed away, I think, due to war, but his aspiration in life is to become a journalist. So the journalist gave him the press suit and the helmet, and this image became quite famous. So after the artist did this street art here, they took a picture and sent it to the little boy, and the little boy loved that, just to encourage him to become the journalist that he wants to be. This one's done by an artist with the intention to say that Amman will look more beautiful if it's more green, which Amman already is. It's really green compared to Cairo, but they did this piece here to sell the idea of that. And there's a little photo frame in the middle. You can take a picture here. There's the watermelon again, the colors of Jordan and Palestinian flag. This is the Jordanian style housing since the Ottoman period. It's very pretty. And this one is done by a girl. Not sure what the ram means. And this one's even funnier. And just coming around the corner here is Sardine's own studio. It's his workshop of some kind. Let's see if it's open today. Number 50. It's not open. But you can't miss his little paper boats. Once you get out of Sardines workshop, it's called Fada. F-A-D-A. You can find it on the map. You go here, you turn left from this souvenir coffee shop, and you see more street art. Just follow this trail. Go all the way down. This one says, get used to not getting used to things. Zebras and giraffes. Once you came down those staircases, there's more all the way down this way. Really epic ones too, once you get to the end over there. These houses look super abandoned. First we have the Blue Boy. Blue Boy is very blue. And clearly this is not a Jordanian feature because it's done by a Serbian artist, also talking about the refugee experience. That one's done by a 16-year-old dedicated to her friend. This one is my favorite of them all, of all of the ones I've seen. This one represents the freedom to choose whether to wear a hijab or a niqab by a woman, because here in Jordan, women have the freedom to choose. And final one at the end is an expression of how we always wear a mask on the outside and we have a different personality on the inside. This I absolutely love. It's so bloody good. Final morning here at Cara Hostel. This cat slept with me this morning. This is the glorious view from the hostel. It has a panoramic window and 2 balconies. Highly recommend this place. There's a lot of people sitting outside. There's a Wellingtonian right there. It's a truck hollering for veggie. Traditional style. Eggplants, corn, tomato. It's like a moving market like those in Laos. It's on a truck, so you don't really need to go to the market yourself. It comes to you. It's really smart. There's Irina, the owner, buying lots of corn because she has a vegan restaurant here to make it edible for everybody. So beautiful. It's bougainvillea, pomegranate, and matcha. Weird combo. This is my favorite sweets. And I don't even like sweet food, but I love this one. So much meat. 好热闹呀，这才是大城市的感觉。Oh, so pretty. I wonder if this is an open mic spot. Oh, I love these ones. Love, love, love Amman. So bustling. Hustle and bustle. So beautiful. So many. I didn't know they eat this too. This has to be the most vibey cafe here. It's called Jaffa, the city in Palestine. I have 3 hours before my flight leaving Amman, and I do not want to leave. Everyone's so friendly, and the people that I've spoken with are so heartful. They will give me the biggest hug and the sweetest smile. I'm really grateful for Jordan as well as a country, because they have hosted so many refugees, and children of former refugees have grown up here, born here, and Jordan has been the place of home for them, even though they may not have ever visited their own original country. So I'm really grateful for the people of Amman for being so kind and welcoming for everyone, to us tourists, visitors, also to refugees. I'm grateful for the people of Amman, and I'm grateful for being so well taken care of, so well received. And I almost started crying when I was sitting there before, so I had to stand up and shake it off a little bit. I cannot wait to come back.